Good afternoon. Welcome to the Chief's office. My name is Jim Sevey, Nacogdoches Police Department Chief of Police. And I want to tell you about an experience I had earlier today. It was this morning, a little after 11. I was driving by a grocery store and decided to stop in, pick up a few things to take home for lunch. So I'm in the store and I'm only going to be there a few minutes. I'm not picking up anything major. But while I'm in there are quite a few people walking around, and I enjoy meeting and talking to people. So I'm visiting with people here and there. And a lady and her two kids come wheeling around one corner. One little one, probably less than 2 years old, is, of course, sitting up in the basket, having the time of his life, enjoying life. Little brother, probably about 4 years old, is being a 4-year-old, a little beast in the grocery store. And so they come around the corner, and there I stand in my uniform, badge, gun, whole 9 yards. And I understand, moms and dads, how you get frustrated with your kids. I had 4 kids. That's why I have gray hair. I'm only 35 years old, not really, but that's where I got my gray hair from, was 4 kids. So I understand this, but I want to remind you about something. And that is that there are times when our kids wander off from us, or there are times as they get older and they get out playing and they're in the parks or with their friends riding their bikes around or whatever they like to do. And sometimes things happen. They get lost. They're afraid. They need help. Whatever the case might be. They may even be with some friends who are doing something wrong. They're in over their heads, and they need to know that they can find someone to help them. So what happens this morning is this lady tells her kids, her little 4-year-old said, "Now you better behave or I'm going to have that policeman over there take you to jail." And that had the desired effect. The little boy stopped playing around. He grabbed his mother's pants leg and had a terrified look on his face. And he's looking right at me. So what's going to happen here? Well, we really do help people. And you ask any police officer, kids have a soft spot in our hearts. They can't defend themselves. They can't take care of themselves. We want to be there for them above everyone else. Most of us have kids. I've got kids and grandkids, and we want to be there for them. So what this little 4-year-old boy was just taught is that policemen are mean and they take you to jail. Now, if your child is in some sort of a situation where they need help, if they're hurt, if they're lost, particularly if they're lost and they see a police car coming, they see a police officer on foot, they are very likely going to hide. So here's what I'm asking you. Please, don't tell your kids that we're mean. Don't tell them that we're going to take you to jail, because we're not. And we have a hard enough time getting kids to trust us as it is. Society is not always kind to law enforcement, as hard as we try. And I understand that. But for Pete's sake, these are your kids. Whenever you see a police officer, I hope that in the future, you'll invite that officer to come over and talk with your child. Shake hands, have a joke, play around a little bit, and make sure that your kids know that if they ever need help, all they have to do is look for a policeman, and we will be there for them. And I can say the same thing for all first responders, for the fire department, police department, sheriff's office, all the law enforcement agencies out there, state, local, federal. Kids are our priority. So please help us, help them by putting us in a friendly light to them. We want to be a positive part of their life, and we want to interact and play with them. And we want to help you as parents with your children. And we can sometimes be a gentle reminder that maybe you need to be a little bit nicer to your mommy. And so I appreciate it if you help us out. Thanks for stopping by the Chief's office today, and I'm sure we'll be talking again more in the future. Thanks a lot.